I always have to like turn it fucking down every time I start Pokemon. It's so loud. Alright, apparently it's nighttime in the game, even though it shouldn't be. It should be daytime, because it turns nighttime at 6. But it seems to be nighttime still. Oh, for some reason it's reading that it's 2:51 a.m. and it's still Tuesday. Well, that's not fucking correct. Does my 3DS say that? No, my 3DS says a completely different time too. Okay, we'll have to fix that. It should not be 2:52 a.m. I guess time never kept moving when I stopped playing last night for some reason. Yeah, we need to fix that time. I have to use this to do it. All right, we gotta edit the time. So I have to do this. This is how you literally have to edit the time. Okay, 6:2 or 6:2. Okay, now I gotta go back to the title screen. What? I can reset. I don't have to do that. Yeah, we need to edit the time. I don't know why it just didn't keep going. If we have to do this every time... wow. If we have to do this every time, it's gonna be kind of annoying. Press and hold select and down and then press B. That's... I already messed it up. So 0, 1, 0, 2. And then reset. Okay. Okay, it is Tuesday, but it is not that time. Okay, it's daytime. I can't speak. So now that we have time, like during the day, I'm actually gonna go and try to catch some Pokemon that I normally couldn't last night because it was nighttime. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see what else I can find. Because I know for a fact Sentrent's out here. Ladybug, I think it's all the way back at the first route. So I'm curious if there's anything else I can find. And then Sunkern, or whatever, is somewhere. I don't remember what route Sunkern's on. We're pretty much gonna head all the way back. Also, we have Flash, by the way. I didn't realize that we have it. Apparently you get Flash from doing Bellsprout Tower. And I just didn't remember that. I completely forgot that's how you get it. So we could have actually gone through that cave at any time that we wanted. That's right there. I need something that's not what I normally have been finding. Bro. We don't have a lot of time. Come on, man. I need to find daytime Pokemon. Okay, let me look up Sunkern spawn location Gold Gen 2. National Park and on Route 24. Okay. So then we should probably head to National Park. Which should be over here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. There's Metapod. Also, I noticed in, so I was playing Silver last night for a bit, and I noticed that pretty much, you can't really find Caterpie. You find Weedle, and it actually makes it harder because Weedle usually poisons you. There he is. Okay, cool. There's our second member of our team. He's just at a very, very low level. I'm hoping he has actual attacking moves. It seems like all he has is growth. Okay, he does have Mega Drain. That actually may one-shot me, not gonna lie. Okay, didn't one-shot. I kind of let this Sunkern become one of the strongest Sunkerns to ever exist. The only problem about having Sunkern, it's not going to be that great for now, but it will be good for the water types that we will probably be fighting, but it's too low level right now to really do much. Okay, let me go add Sunkern to the list now. Sunkern Gen 2 artwork. Wow, is there just no transparent of his artwork for Gen 2? There's a lot of just random ass art that's not a Sunkern. Alright, I'll have to use one of the newer arts, because I don't see a Gen 2 art. Yeah, for some reason they just did not have a Gen 2 art of him that I could see or find easily. Alright, so what number is he and where is he at on the list? We have to go put him in our party. 191. Okay, I see him. Here he is. We now have Sunkern. Anyone else that we can go get? Typhlosion, we already have. Smeargle, Hitmontop, Piloswine. We could try to go get Smeargle. I'm gonna call it weak sauce because it's not very good. Who knows though? Maybe Sunflora will be like our heavy hitter somehow. Sunflora will actually be like the greatest thing to ever exist somehow, you know? Who knows? We need him to just level up one time, dude, and it's kind of taking forever. Yeah, it's gonna take forever for him to level up. Anything in here? No. You're working so hard, I want you to have this. Quick Claw. Oh, my item pouch is full. I should probably go get rid of some of these things. I'll come back to her, and I'm gonna go sell the items that I have. I like how they're trying to really advertise the Game Boy printer, though. Oh, we can keep doing the bug catching contest. Alright, let me deposit some items I don't need. Actually, I kind of want everything that's in there. Oh, let's get Sunkern out while we're at it. Alright, deposit. I kind of want Brick because he's the only other one that can fight right now. And Mistakes are HM Slave. But Paris also has Cut. We're gonna have to put tab up for now. We don't need tab right now. Or tallest break. We don't need him right now. He'll be used later when we have to start breeding. Can I teach this guy anything? Can he learn a track? Weak sauce can. Can anyone learn to roll out? It's not very good, but Grimace for some reason can. Wouldn't really be that good for Grimace to learn it, to be honest. There's Drowsy. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to heal. I mean, if Blorf dies, he dies. It is what it is. We're gonna have to do a lot of grinding in this, for sure. Oh, that's right. We can just do this. I keep doing that because of Gen 1 muscle memory. Oh yeah, it just takes you over there. Like, that's hardcore Gen 1 muscle memory right there. What's good, MK? How are you doing, man? How much more does he need before he evolves? He needs 660. Leaks were true for what? I did see that we're getting another Silent Hill game, which watching it was kind of whatever. It didn't look that good. I thought that was already confirmed a while back. Well, not a while back, but like a good bit. Yeah, I was already told that that was a thing that we were already getting. Is Legends... That's a second game, right? Are we getting a remake of the second game? Or is that another game? Oh, it was just shown? Okay. That's not the second game, is it? I can't remember which one's Legends. There's no point to sit there and try to use that. We'll just switch. I don't think Weak Sauce will be able to do much. Okay, that was Great Escape then. Okay, yeah. See, that's the one I care about. If we get a remake of that one, then talk to me. But right now, I don't care. Yeah, give me a remake of the better one. That's cool though that Rayman's getting something though. As much as I don't want to play Rayman Origins or whatever, I do like Rayman. So it is nice to see that he's actually getting something again. Even Dorito right now is excited. I can tell. I can look at him and see how excited he is. I need to play the third one. I have the third one on PS2, and I was going to play it a long time ago, and I just never got around to doing it. I'm kind of weird. For me, if a game is on PS2 or GameCube, I usually prefer to play it on GameCube. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just some type of nostalgia to it, I guess, to play on a GameCube. Like, some games to me feel so wrong playing on a PS2. Like Shadow the Hedgehog, that to me feels like a GameCube game. Ribbit King feels like a GameCube game to me as well. I think that's what it is too. I prefer the GameCube controller as well. But like there's some games I look at and I go, that's a GameCube game. Like Sonic Heroes, even though it's on like 2 other consoles, that's a GameCube game to me. That feels like a GameCube game through and through. It does not feel like something that should be on the PS2. Like, it feels wrong thinking about it on the PS2. Wow, I'm getting encounters out the ass. I like, oh, there's Metamon again. I like, PS5 controllers. I think they're fine. What I don't like is the PS3 controllers, really. They feel kind of tacky, and then I started using the PS2 controllers again, and they feel like a McDonald's toy. Like, they don't feel real. It's weird. I did not mean to switch out him. Well, he's gonna get less experience points now. You know what? We might as well just run. Oh, I can't escape. I haven't played a game that I didn't like with the PS5 controller. I will say, though, the first time I played a shooter game, it was Return or Returnal or whatever. I didn't know about the PS5 triggers. How on shooter games they have like a little pushback to them to make it seem more realistic for shooting or whatever. I thought my controller was broken when I first played it. I was like, what the heck? And I thought my controller was broken. I was trying to get the button unstuck. I was like, what's wrong with it? I even tried cleaning it like with rubbing alcohol just to learn that, like, oh, that's a feature. And I was like, oh, okay. When I learned what it was, I thought it was fine. But I didn't know what it was. I thought my controller just fucking broke. And I was like, this is a new controller, though. So I thought it was kind of funny. By the way, I tried waking up early today. I tried to get up at 2. My plan was to get up at 2 and do stuff, and then play I was gonna play Gold and Silver at 4, so I can do stuff during the day more. That did not happen. I woke up at 4. No, I woke up at 2, and then said I'm going back to bed, and then I woke up at 4. Granted, it doesn't really matter that I wake up at this time because this is technically my schedule. And I can sleep in for work. It's not a big deal. But I was just like, damn. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll have to get up early so I can play more of this during the daytime. Because there's stuff I need to do during the day that I can't do. Unless I want to lie and change the clock to a certain time. Which I don't really want to do that. Snorlax 2. Yeah, Snorlax is called Snorlax. Where's Bill's house again? We can get an Eevee here that I want to try to get. Here he is. He doesn't like being outside. Oh my god. He just won't give it to me to put it in the box. I have to now do this. I have to now go all the way over to the Pokemon Center just so I can put this up. Dorito. So, I do want to get an Umbreon, but we're probably not going to mess with Eevee. Not Eevee. We're not going to mess with Eevee for a good bit. Circadian Sunkern for some reason. Yeah, we have Sunkern now, and we went and got him. So yeah, a lot of the Pokemon for Gen 2 wise, when it comes to certain like friendship stuff, we're not going to be getting those until way later. Because it's going to be a bit of me having to like mess around with it. But I could take Eevee with me and just walk around with them because that does give you friendship. And then eventually if I walk around enough, he'll be good. But let me see. Does he need to be first in party for that? Gain friendship walking around Gen 2. Okay, it needs to be first in your party, yeah. You can also give him vitamins, that raises it. Bike 500. So you have to walk 512 steps to get 1 point. That is actually insane. You can do money bag method. You buy 48 proteins, which would cost 470,000 Pokédollars. You do Mr. X method, which is 45,000. Okay, and then cycling method takes 3 hours. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, passive method, simply keep the chosen Pokemon in your party and don't let it faint. Give them XP share if you have it. This method is especially useful for Togepi and Eevee. Okay, so pretty much keeping it passive is gonna take forever and not even worth it. Okay, got it. The random Golbat evolved way back when it took Crobat for me. Yeah, so if you actively use them and don't have them faint, they actually evolve pretty fast. I actually sucked so bad when I played through Heart Gold that my Golbat ended up having like no friendship for me. And it was already like level 30 something because I kept fucking dying at the beginning of the game with them. So I ended up just not being able to use them. So after a certain point, I just went fuck it, and I went into PKS Sim and raised his friendship level to max, and then I leveled him up so I could have a Crobat. Because it would have took me pretty much, if I wanted to keep leveling him up, it would have took like a good 10 to 15 more levels before he would have got back up to like a good friendship level. All right, what do we want to name Eevee? This will be an Umbreon, by the way. So keep that in mind if we want to name it something. We're not using them, like we won't use them in our party, but we do need an Umbreon, so. Yeah, it said that the cheapest is the X attack method, which costs like 40,000. And then you level them up 10 times is what it said. But Dorito. Alright, I will name it then. What do I want to name it? I know his Japanese name, so Japanese name for Umbreon is Blackie. We'll do Fruit Loops. But yeah, I will say that this has been such a improvement of Gen 1. I know I keep saying that, but I'm like amazed how much of an improvement this has been for Gen 1. Like, you genuinely don't realize how much Gen 2 improved on shit until you finally play Gen 1 for so long and then go and play Gen 2. Alright, we have like less than 30 minutes to get whatever daytime Pokemon else that we need to find. So I'm gonna try my best to get what I can. Like, I'm actually gonna start looking for stuff. And while we're at it, we'll once we can get Magikarp to evolve, we can go to the Ruins of Alph and actually go get Smeargle. But the issue with Smeargle is I can't set up his moveset that I wanted until a bit. So Smeargle is going to be kind of a late addition for like actually being useful for anything. All right, Weak Sauce. Let's see if you can take out Krabby. Should be able to take out a Krabby, right? Oh no. Nope. Couldn't even fucking do that. I get he's 10 levels over, but come on, man. Yeah, my team is very bad. Here, I actually still have my notes, I think, of what moves I wanted, that I want for... where is it? Yeah, so here's the moves I want for Smeargle. I want Toxic, Super Fang, Spore, and then I want him to have Transform. And my idea was that I want him to be able to like Toxic someone, hit Super Fang, which is like half health, Spore to put them to sleep, and then Transform if I want them to pretty much transform into the opponent Pokemon for fun. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm very excited for that new Silent Hill game because it looks nothing like Silent Hill. That's how you know excited I am. I'm so excited. I'm like, wow, guys, another Silent Hill game that doesn't look like fucking Silent Hill, and it's just gonna be probably another shit game like F was. Ooh, can't wait. F had good merits though, but man, it was bad. Also, while we're at it, we can go show, since we're back over here in the early areas for Pokemon, we can go show Professor the Togepi, and I think he gives you something. I went the, you know what I just realized? I went the complete opposite, like, way that I could have gone for a faster method over to the main part. I'm gonna use a Super Repel for now. I don't want to fight things here. But yeah, we got Shuckle yesterday. Like, honestly, like right after you left, I went and started breaking rocks on the beach to see what I could find, and I found Shuckle instantly. And we will, whenever we start breeding for shinies, just to do that, I'm going to try to get a shiny Shuckle. We will breed for a shiny Shuckle. It'll be a 1 out of 64 chance to get one, so... Also, my clock in game may be fucked. I'm not sure yet. Because when I started the game today, it said it was still 2 a.m., which is around when I stopped playing, if I'm correct, and it was Tuesday. So... I love party graphic, making it look like you're soloing Typhlosion Sunkern. We might as well be at this point. Where's Kurt at again, so I can make him make these balls? I know half of them don't even work. But I might as well have him do it. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to leave, come back in, and then do it. Well, Sunkern already died with its first encounter, so you already know pretty much we're doing well. You know it's a good sign when Sunkern instantly dies from its first encounter. I don't care if the Pokemon was 10 levels over. Sunkern should do better than that. Oh yeah, I have to go through the whole... Dude, yeah, I took the longest way back possible. Well, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I took the longest way back possible. I need to look up what the version exclusives are again. I can't remember. Version exclusives. Gen 2. I keep forgetting every time. Okay, oh, Ladybug is exclusive to Silver? Okay. No wonder I was finding them in Silver and not on Gold. Okay, so Delibird and Fanfy. So for Gen 2 wise, Delibird, Fanfy, and Ladybug and Skarmory are the Gen 2 ones that are exclusive. Well, we have Spinarak, Ariados, Gligar, and Teddiursa and Mantine. Bro, he's never gonna evolve at this rate. I was trying to come through here to have a faster time to get back, and now I'm just not gonna make it back on time, it seems. Dorito. Oh, there's Onyx. I don't want you. You pissed me off last time. I'm gonna end up using another Repel because I want to get over to the first route to try to get Pokemon that I need. The problem is I don't remember how to get back, and I could have took a way faster route, and I completely did not do that. So there's a much better route to get back than what I'm taking right now. Alright, goodbye, Dorito. Is there anything that spawns here? Oh, that's right. I have a repel. I'm fucking stupid. I'm like, did anything spawn as I used to repel? Alright, anything good? Okay, Hoppit. We do need Hoppits. That's good. Blorf shouldn't kill Hoppit, I don't think. Like, I know Hoppit's bad. I like that it turns shiny during its synthesis animation. Okay, that's all it knows. Alright, so we're just gonna throw balls at it then. It's just gonna keep healing no matter what I do. Dude, Hoppit, get in the fucking ball. Don't do that shit to me. Dorito, come on. Either stay on one side or get off the desk. Anything? Okay, we got him. And just like old times, we're naming him Pepsi Jr. We do need to get 3 of these guys, though. So if we can find 3, we're gonna get 3. Alright. Let me do this. Where's he at? Where's he at? Okay, I see him. Here he is. Alright, Hoppit is added. Maybe we can get 2 more. Bellsprout we don't need. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we can't get 2 more. We can just breed them. I gotta remember that we have breeding. I don't have to get multitude of ones. I can just breed them. All that matters is I get 1. That's all that matters. Another Bellsprout. Bellsprout will actually kick Magikarp's ass, even being at that level. Another Fanfi. Well, I mean Mareep. I can't tell. Is that Pokemon icon, well, Pokeball icon always there? Or is that only there because I have him? Alright, we gotta go all the way over here now. Alright, I have like 9 minutes to get whatever Pokemon I can get during the day. All because it turns nighttime very quickly. And it just so happens to be during the time that I would be awake. And weirdly enough, it turns, I mean, I get why. It's, again, Japan time. But it turns morning at 4 a.m. Like bright as shit, even though it's still dark outside here. And then like it's night at 6 when it's still bright as shit out here. But again, it's Japan time. I was like, the one thing that always confused me when I was in Japan was it being daytime at like 5 a.m. Oh my god, Alan, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't have time, dude. I have like 8 minutes to get Centrant. Like, you don't understand, Alan. Which I'm not finding him for some reason, which he should be a pretty easy spawn. Maybe he only spawns in... Well, no, I saw him last time. I was like, maybe he only spawns in, like, super late, you know? Well, not super late, super early. But I saw him actually last time when we were going to talk to Professor Oak. Okay, this is where Mr. Pokemon's at. Okay, I know where we're at. At first I couldn't tell what route we were on. Alright, we're all the way back here. Alright, this is the route we need to be on for Centrin, I'm pretty sure. Wow, can I get an encounter, please? There he is. Like, damn, that took forever. Okay, Centrit's got. Alright, where's Centrit at on the list here? Okay, he's like right up there. Pretty much one of the first ones. Alright, we have Centrit now. His name is Bestmon. Okay, I don't think there's any other ones right now that we can get during the daytime that, like, are close by enough for me to bother with it. So, for now, I'll still encounter some stuff real quick here while I walk over to the professor's office. And Blorf, let's see if Blorf can one-shot it, because if we can one-shot it, we can try to get some experience. Okay, Blorf can one-shot them, obviously. It's not that much, but... How much do you need 219? Yeah, that's not even worth trying to farm here. We will just literally go back to Olivine and farm with the trainers there. Or we can go to Goldenrod, go to the underground passage where the trainers are at, because there are trainers in that little area. I mean, you got 24 there. Alright, let's go ahead and show the Professor Togepi. I don't think he needs to be the first in our party. I think he just needs to be in the party. I'm going to save real quick because I think he gives you an egg for this. I can't remember who gives you the egg. Oh, he just gives you an Everstone. Never mind. All right, let me see where we get that egg at. Oh, it's only in Crystal. Yeah, it's only in Crystal then. Alright, never mind. It's only in Crystal. That means for us to get Tyrogue... Oh my god. It's going to be impossible to get Tyrogue then for a while. We have to go all the way to Mount Mortar. Alright, can him on top spawn somewhere? No, we have to literally get Tyrogue at Mount Mortar. How far in the game is Mount Mortar? So pretty much we're gonna get Tyrogue late as shit. Unless, you know what? Instead of doing that, we're gonna just breed one. Because I just realized how late this is gonna be. How to breed a baby Pokemon. I think you need an Everstone. We're just gonna transfer over what we need for Tyrogue. Does giving a Pokemon an Everstone make during breeding make a baby Pokemon? Okay. So, Everstone's not how you do that. How to make a Hitmonchan breed a Tyrogue. Gen 2. Okay, so apparently you just need to put them in the daycare. Okay, so that's not a big deal. All right, well then we're gonna do that. We're gonna pretty much trade over our Hitmonchan. Which, because he's not on my Gen 1 game, I have to do this. I'm gonna have to put him in the box because he's technically not on my Gen 1 game anymore. He's in here. Unless I want to... Well, no, I already would have traded him over. I was like, I can go over to my other 3DS, and I think I have a Hitmonchan on there and trade it like that. But I think I've already traded him over as well. Where is PKSM at? I have so many fucking games. There it is. I saved, right? I think I did. Yeah, I did. All right, we have to do this because I pretty much I pretty much don't have a way to not transfer one over, but we're going to end up just doing this. All right, so here's my gold copy. All right, where's Hitmonchan? Because I have them right here in the storage. These are all my Gen 1 Pokemon. I haven't transferred them over yet because I want to wait until later. But I need a Tyrogue now. I don't want to sit there and literally go all the way to the end to get Tyrogue. All right, so here, they're right there. Yes, change, save that. I'm trying to get it to instantly start up into the game. You're supposed to be able to just click that. Alright, well then let me put them in the box. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, there we go. And then we'll pretty much just keep them in our box until later. Well, actually, no, I probably should just get rid of them. Well, not rid of them, but put them back once we're done with them. Alright, well, we're going to make our way back now to the daycare so we can get Tyrogue. I didn't think that the odd egg wasn't in gold and silver. That's why I wanted Tyrogue, because I was like, oh, it would be a really fun thing to like showcase like having to farm this egg for Tyrogue. And now I learned that it's not even in gold and silver, so pretty much my option for Tyrogue is getting to the end of the fucking game. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna breed one. That is a lot more valuable time for me to do. Blorf. Oh wait, hold on. It should give me a berry. I like that in Pokemon Stadium too, you can actually give your Pokemon berries, but it's such a feature that a lot of people don't remember or even know it's a thing, that nobody usually does it, but you can actually give your Pokemon berries. Alright, we're almost to a Gyarados that can get Surf. I will say it's kind of lame that Magikarp now in modern games can like learn Hydro Pump. I kind of like that he wasn't able to learn good moves. But now you can just teach him Hydro Pump and he just knows it now. That's just a thing he can do now. Alright, instead of walking through that whole entire cave, we're just gonna cut through this area. I can't remember, does Remoraid evolve into Mantine? I think he does, but I always forget that he does. No, Remoraid evolves into Octillery. That's right. It's just a very strange evolution. You just would think that Mantine and Remoraid evolve into each other because they're always around each other. And like even in Stadium 2, Remoraid hangs out with Mantine under him. But apparently they have no correlation. Gerudo just keeps walking back and forth. I want to say he's hungry, but I don't think that's the case. Because I already fed him, so... Oh, maybe I shouldn't be fighting with Magikarp, huh? Yeah, my team for Red's gonna be completely hard to do anything with. I'm like thinking about how bad my team is. Like, I'm even looking back on my idea for Smeargle, and I'm just like, wow, what was I assuming that I was doing with that? So it's going to be a very huge shit show. Where's the breeder people at again? I think I passed them already. Oh yeah, we definitely passed them. Okay, I know why I passed them. I have to take the other way instead of the way I took. Also, while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and get him on Chan already out. Wherever the, Pokemon Center is, here it is. I always did find it kind of weird that they're just buildings that have no doors on them. I'm assuming the idea is that the door's on the other side and you just can't see it, so that's why you can't use it, but it's just like, it's weird that there's just like these doors that don't exist. Alright, deposit Fruit Loops. For now, we're gonna put Mistake up. We don't need them for anything. And then we're gonna withdraw... Where you at? Oh yeah, that's right. When you trade Pokemon over, they get items. They're usually not very good items, but sometimes they can be good. I think Pikachu, if you trade over Pikachu from Yellow, he gets a Light Ball. Yeah, he just got Bitterberry. Oh yeah, this is my level 7 Hitmonchan. I forgot. This is the one I glitched for. Alright. Okay. I kind of forgot how long it takes for Kirk to make the balls. It takes like a whole day to make a single one, so you really have to be grinding. Alright, he's almost there. This should pretty much evolve him. Maybe like 2 more fights or whatever. And then we have a surfing Pokemon already. I probably picked the worst option for surfing I could have done. Instead of just like finding an easier one, I had to go with the Magikarp option. Alright, he needs like one more fight probably. No. Alright, so instead of going up this way, we need to go, I think, this route. Alright, Blorf. We will now have our Gyarados that can surf. That is like touching the line, dude. I'm surprised he didn't just already level up. It's like right on the line. Alright, cool. The time capsule thing is now available. It's just, I know for a fact I didn't have a Hitmonchan, I don't think, on my red and blue copy on my other DS. Because I would have already traded it over to this one. But I can always double check. But I will eventually use my other copy. Oh yeah, while we're at it. So we have them now. If Blorf could not learn it, I would be genuinely surprised. Let's see what we can find while surfing, though. I'm curious. Psyduck. Nothing good. Another Psyduck. Is it just gonna be Psyducks? I think it is just Psyducks here. Okay. We'll do one more. If it's another Psyduck, we're gonna move on. It's just Psyduck. Okay. Alright. It's just Psyducks here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, and then I think the daycare place is over here now. This is supposed to give me Tyrogue, so let's hope. Wait, can I not give you a second one? Oh. That's kind of weird. You need to talk to both of them. Alright, we're just gonna walk around for... We're gonna do two loops up and down this and see if that will give us the Tyrogue. And then we'll just carry Tyrogue around until it hatches, which is gonna suck because it's gonna be super low level So it's going to take a while for it to catch up. And then I also need to make sure it even will evolve into Hitmontop. You know what? While I'm doing that, let me look up how to make sure it evolves into Hitmontop. Make sure type... It's pretty much going to be a lot of boosting it with attack and iron. Neutral nature. So I also need to make sure it has neutral nature. Okay, that didn't do anything. So I need to pretty much hope that this thing has fucking neutral nature. It's gonna be really annoying to get a Tyrogue. Just for a Hitmontop, which is not even that good of a Pokemon. Well, I guess while I'm here, let me surf and see what they have. Oh, that's a Tentacruel. Let me leave. Alright, while I'm at it then, let's switch up Grimace back to the front. I mean, Hitmonchan's probably getting some level ups. It's just not making an egg, which is what I want it to do. Where does this go? Oh, these are trainers that are gonna fight me instantly, huh? I am gonna spend the time to hatch this Tyrogue, by the way, and make sure it has neutral nature. Like, we are gonna literally spend this time getting a Tyrogue, because I want my third member already. Anything else to spawn here? Did it have an egg now? I just want my egg, please. Will they tell you that it has an egg? Hold on. How to know if your Pokemon have an egg at the daycare? I think they would just tell you, right? Oh, okay. He will be standing outside. I'm assuming this is what causes the him to pretty much spawn outside. Okay, he is outside. All right. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get, we're gonna do this till we get a few eggs, actually. So we're gonna pretty much spend our time doing this. So we're gonna put everybody up, except Typhlosion. No, except Typhlosion. We're just gonna pretty much do this until we get, like, a bunch of eggs. And then we're gonna just sit there and hatch them until we get a neutral nature one. Okay, let me see how many steps for Tyrogue. How many steps for Tyrogue egg? How many? $6,400 steps. Gen 2? Okay, how to get the bike in Gen 2. Okay, we can go get the bike right now then. Let's go get the bike. I thought you had to do something to actually get the bike. That's why I didn't have it yet. The bike shop is somewhere around here though. Oh my god, this guy fucking calls me all the time. And it's just about a stupid ass Tangela. He's the only guy I have a number for, so he's the only one that calls me. That's Bill's place. We don't need that. This is the flower shop, I think. Is this the bike shop? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't just come in here and talk to him. This is why he can't sell his bikes, because he gives them out for free so people can advertise it. Alright. Where is it? Let's see how long this will take us. Either we'll get a Tyrogue with neutral nature first try, or we're gonna get not a first try Tyrogue. There he is. Yeah, it just sucks he's gonna be level 1 for this. And hopefully this won't be too expensive to get them out of the daycare. Pretty much I'm gonna get them to about... Well, I'll get the max 5 eggs or whatever. And then I'm gonna take them out. So that way they don't keep leveling up, because I don't think I have that much money. How much money do I do? How much money do I have? Yeah, I don't have that much money. The last thing I want is him stuck in there because I can't buy him back out. Well, actually, instead of doing the 5, we'll get a third one and then we'll take them out. Because I am not, like, doing well on funds right now. It's not out yet. Let me look at the first egg, though. How close are we? Yeah. We are not close. I should have known. Alright, it's time to just hatch eggs now. But yeah, I'm actually surprised you're getting another Silent Hill 2 game. Well, not Silent Hill 2. I'm surprised we're getting another Silent Hill game. I saw the state of play and I was watching it and I was like, this is just Silent Hill, isn't it? And I was right. And it's first person, I think. I think it was first person from what I remember seeing in the trailer. All right, let me take him back. Yeah, give me him back. All right, one of these Tyrogues has to be neutral nature. Come on. Yeah, that was expensive to get them out. Okay. Alright, deposit. We don't need these guys now. They can go back. It actually may be good right now just to put weak sauce into the daycare, not gonna lie. Just to get some level ups while I hatch these eggs. The only problem is I don't want him to lose certain moves. Let me see Sun Kern level up. Sun Kern level up. Gen 2. Okay, he gets Mega Drain at okay, so Sunny Day will be at level 19. Okay, he doesn't really learn much. Sunny Day's the only thing that he'll learn. And then Sunflora learns nothing. Okay, no, Sunflora does. Razor Leaf at level 10. That's the only good move it learns. The other ones are just the same shit. Okay. Well, then 19's the only move I'll remove. Daycare. How does it work with... And Michael learns new moves, but you have no control which moves are forgotten. Your first topmost move. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Absorb will get deleted once it gets to level 19. Alright, that's not a big deal. Alright, so while I hatch these eggs, I'm gonna level up Weak Sauce and get him hopefully to something. What's my money at right now? Not good, probably. So 500. So we gotta go sell some stuff while we're at it. So let's go do that. Also, I just realized I did not record any of that, but thankfully we didn't do much, and I can always use stream footage. But I'm recording now. I was like, wait, am I recording? Thankfully, we didn't really do anything. We did catch Sun Kern, but like, that's it. We didn't really do anything. And I can always just use stream footage, because the stream footage isn't shit quality. It's not great quality, but it's not shit quality. Alright, I need to sell stuff to you. Sell. Wow, you don't get much for X attacks at all. I thought you would get more. You get like nothing for Everstones. You think you would get more with how much those things cost? I'm sure they cost a good bit. Okay, unless you level, like, let's you level up, like, 15 times or whatever. Levels up 15 times. I think we should be fine for money-wise. Alright, we don't have any Pokemon with Flame Body. I don't even think that's a thing in this game where it does the eggs. But, alright, let's just patch this guy. Oh my god, Bike Shop, what are you calling me about? Okay. I'm hoping we just get lucky on the first try. Move! Piece of shit guy just in the way. But yeah, once we get the Red Gyarados, we'll go ahead and do the Ditto glitch. Which pretty much means we transfer Red Gyarados over to Gen 1, get it Mimic, go find a Ditto, have Ditto transform into it, have him Mimic transform, and then transform into said Ditto, and then we get Shiny Ditto. Something along the lines of that. Or the shiny Ditto turns into, or no, the Ditto turns into shiny, or something like that. It's something like that. There's also another glitch you can do with the same idea, but it's pretty much so luck based for it to work. But it would guarantee pretty much any shiny. But it's so luck-based that you have to specifically do certain actions and hope that those actions occur by doing other things. Yeah, we just need... We might as well do both of these. We're getting level ups for Sunkern anyways, and I'm hatching eggs for Tyrogue. So either way, this is beneficial. What are we at? Needs more time though. How much more fucking time does it need? I wish there was a step counter like there is in Diamond and Pearl, because that was always nice to have the step counter to kind of know how many steps you've gone. But there's just not one in this at all. You seem to level up kind of fast, though, in the daycare. At least at lower levels. Like, how much is Sunkern already leveled up? Let's see. Yeah, already 4 levels. That's pretty fast, not gonna lie. That kind of seems, weirdly enough, faster than grinding. I don't know, it seems faster. So the daycare actually may be useful for leveling them up just for that alone, at least for these early stages. I don't remember. I think Red, when he was on the bike, also moved his head back and forth. But I think it's like kind of like a little cool detail that he moves his head like that. It also looks like he's dancing in a way. Alright, where are we at? Oh my god, this is not even close, is it? What's the average hatch time for average hatch time for eggs in Gen 2? I'm just getting mixed information. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of mixed information. Some people just don't know, it seems. And then I found one comment that says, "Don't listen to the internet, they don't know." So, it seems like nobody knows. And it seems like people are more talking about Pokemon Go. That is one thing I kind of do hate now that Pokemon Go became so popular. When you look up certain stuff, unless you specify that it's for a certain game, a lot of times your first result's going to be Pokemon Go stuff. Like, you need to specify specifically, oh, it's for this game or whatever. Or you get Pokemon Go, or you get the new game. Which usually is either ZA or Scarlet and Violet. Rarely do you ever get, like, a game that you want. Obviously, I get that I wouldn't get Gen 2 stuff, probably, without typing Gen 2, because it's so old. But, like, I don't know why I'm getting Pokemon Go stuff when I didn't even type anything with Go in it. Alright, what are we at? Okay, we're getting closer. Because you play it all the time. I don't play Pokemon Go all the time. I actually should play it more, though. I'm not gonna lie. I actually should play it. I don't know why I don't. It would be, I mean, it would give me something to do while walking around. I am probably gonna try to see if I can get a Pokewalker when I get paid on Thursday. And I'm gonna start trying to do actual walking around with the Pokewalker. Like, go places and just do stuff during the day. Just to get out of the house more. Or at least just use it, like go run on the treadmill after work and just use it to farm experience points. I just need to find one that isn't going to cost me over $100, but normally the best price I can find is $80. So $80 is usually the cheapest I can find for Pokewalkers here. Normally people charge about $120. How much levels? 7. That's, yeah, that is actually really good how much it's leveled up. I kind of feel like this is faster than like if I was to grind Pokemon with it, I feel like this is a little faster for the early levels, at least. Like, for sure, early levels. Like, if we get a Tyrogue that isn't shit, like its neutral nature, we're just gonna put it into the daycare for now and go do other stuff. I did play Pokemon Go a lot, though, when I was in Kingsville. When I lived in Kingsville, it was really good to play Pokemon Go there because of the college. There was quite a few Pokestops on the college campus, so pretty much you never ran out of Pokeballs. As long as you just walked the college campus over and over, you would never run out of items or anything. And there was also gyms there, too, so it was pretty much like the best spot to play Pokemon Go at because you never ran out of items. There was always a gym there, so there's always rewards. There was always, like, good spawns. Like, it was pretty much the best place to play it if you never wanted to spend money on Pokemon Go. It must suck, though, if you live in the country areas where there's, like, nothing out there for Pokemon Go, because there's probably no Pokestops or anything. You just pretty much get screwed. I like how each time I've hit this one patch of grass, it's caused me to have to fight something. Move. You know they made this walk path here for you to do this specifically. But, like, it pisses me off that they have that one trainer or that one NPC there that will walk in front of you right here. Like, this is specifically made for this section to do this. You can tell because it's just a long path. But that one NPC will walk in front of you occasionally. What are we at now? Uh-oh, it's hatching. It's gonna hatch soon. Please be a Tyrogue so I can be good. And I have my next party member. Burm, burm, burm. Yeah, my team is so shit. I guess, too, if we want now, we can go get Smeargle. It's just the only problem with Smeargle is I don't have a way to set up his moves yet. Bro's bot's right. When I come back, I was getting hungry. Wait, was there a bot? For some reason, the bot didn't show up in my chat thing. There was a bot. Okay, he's banned. Thank you. The bot didn't show up in my chat thing, so I guess Caster Labs doesn't actually show me those now. Nor, like, sometimes it will, sometimes it doesn't. So I ended up trading over Hitmonchan over to, well, I just used PKSM because I don't have a way to trade one over. So I used PKSM to trade over the one that I have on my red version that's on the 3DS that I'm using now over to this, and we're just gonna make a Tyrogue, and we're gonna hope that the Tyrogue has I can't speak. We're gonna hope the Tyrogue has neutral nature, so we can actually have a Hitmontop. If not, our other option was to go all the way to the end of the game to get Tyrogue, and then we still have to hope that he has a neutral nature. So we're pretty much doing this now and hoping we get one. We're also leveling up Sunkern, so we're doing two things at once. Oh, Twitch hit it, okay. But yeah, apparently the odd egg is only a crystal thing. I thought it was a gold and silver thing as well. But no, the odd egg is only in crystal. So pretty much the only way to get Tyrogue is doing this or going to the end of the game. But I think this is fine for us to do this, even though it's boring. We need Sunkern to be leveled up anyways, and the next section is going to be a water area with around level 20s anyways. So Sunkern will actually be able to do so. Can you fucking move? Sunkern will actually be able to do stuff. Tyrogue, though, if we get a neutral Tyrogue, we're probably going to put him back into the daycare, and we're just going to go do stuff while he's leveling up in the daycare, and then come back for him. Because there's no point to try to bring a level 1 and try to level him up when we can just put him up in the daycare. I need to check his move learn list, though, and make sure that nothing that I don't want him to learn will be learned or whatever. Alright, please be Tyrogue. Okay, there we go. We have him. Woo! We did it! Is he neutral nature, though? We'll find out in a second. Hold on, I'm looking where he's at on the list here. Where is he on the list here? There he is. He's next to Smeargle. Alright, so we do have Tyrogue now. Yeah, Tyrogue is very gross. Alright, we're gonna keep calling him Beyblade till we get the one we actually want. And then we kill the rest. Alright, let's check. Are you neutral nature? Let's see. That one's about to hatch too. Is there a way to tell what nature he is? Wait, oh, natures aren't a thing in Gen 2, are they? No, they're not. Are natures a thing in Gen 2? Oh, wait. No, okay, they're not. They're not. Okay. So that means for me to get him to level 19 and what I want, that actually shouldn't be too hard now. Tyrogue to evolve into Hitmontop. Okay. Alright, so Hitmontop, our attack and defense must be equal to 20. Now, unless something has changed between last gen and this gen, simple way to get Hitmontop, so let's follow. Same with Tyrogue, get him level 18, give him a rare candy, and now level 19. Target level 17, 24 attack, 24 defense. When he levels up 18, he gets +1/+1, so he has 25 attack, 27 defense. You would then give Tyrogue 2 protein vitamins, making him... Okay. Alright. We're gonna have to make this work. However, his attack and defense are already equal. So that is a good sign. Okay, that is a good sign. Let me see Tyrogue's move list. Tyrogue move list, Gen 2. Because I'm going to put him in the daycare. Okay, he actually learns nothing, by the way. He can learn High Jump Kick and Mach Punch, but you need to have those already on the Pokemon, so he learns nothing. So it doesn't matter what he's going to learn then, because he learns nothing. Alright, there is no... I can't find a good Gen 2... Oh, wait, here we go. Here's a good Gen 2 artwork of Tyrogue. Alright, we can go get Sunkern out now. Yeah, when Pokemon start wearing clothes, it's a bit weird to me. I know Sunkern looks off because I can't find a Gen 2 artwork of Sunkern that was a PNG, so. Dude chose the main type. So that was a translation error. That's already been confirmed that was a translation error. Typhlosion has done nothing wrong. It should be level 20 now, actually, I think. Yeah, it's level 20. Alright, get in there. We'll come back for him. I might as well hatch this. It's already gonna hatch anyways. Well, we might as well hatch all 3 of these and just hope. Have them as backup, I guess. I can't post it till 25, but I'm on a 21 stream streak. Neat. I guess that means you've watched 21 streams in a row. Oh my fucking god, Alan. I'm gonna delete your number. I gave this guy my number, and he has called, I think, 4 times in the last hour. It feels like 4 times in the last hour that man has called me. Alright, we're gonna hatch these last 2 eggs, and then we're gonna go and move on and go to Olivine and do what we have to do. What sucks is I'm not gonna be able to buy him back out. I'm gonna have to wait till I get more money. I'm not gonna be able to buy my Tyrog out of the daycare once he gets leveled up. I have to go get more money. Well, you know, while we're at it, then I guess let's do the underground passage already. There's stuff down here, so. And Weak Sauce should be able to survive now. And we can go do the bug catching contest. It's still Tuesday. And we can try to get apparently you can do it multiple times in a row. You don't have to wait a whole day. Isn't that just called kidnapping? Wow, of course I send out Weak Sauce and I have to fight the one thing Weak Sauce could not damage. I'm poisoned. Yeah, we will go ahead and go do the bug catching contest again, and we're gonna try to get a Sunstone. That way I can already get some Flora. I picked a perfect day to play this game, huh? Perfect day for a Tuesday. There's no point to send him back out. I mean, technically, if you get a daycare, you have to pay. I mean, they can't keep your child, but you have to pay. Where's my poison thing? Return them regardless of circumstances. We'll make a payment plan, the old hack. They know CQ ain't ever taking them back. Yeah, they already know I'm not taking them back. Oh, we can go to Game Corner now. And we can see what spawns in the Game Corner now. Or not what spawns, but what I can buy in the Game Corner. It's Lickitung. Imagine that's the thing that's in love with you. So much for fucking being in love. It's hit me twice already. We take what we can get sometimes. Abusive relationships be like. So much for loving me. Damn things hit me twice already. That's how your parents communicate? Wow, good job on that. I'm glad they communicate that way. I'm sure it's healthy. Bro, he's attacked almost every fucking time. Abusive, yes, but Mega Drain, yes. Yeah, we need to go get Sunflower already. Oh, yeah, this is how you raise your friendship. Yeah, I forgot you can do the salon lady. My parents got divorced when I was, like, so young. I don't even remember them being together. My parents do talk, but they don't really like... They don't like to talk, but they do talk. Good job, Magnemite. What are your pill kit? So they're like a wave art or something. It's the same as my sheets. It's like a wavy artifact, basically. I used to have it be like stars before, and then I was like, I want something different, so I chose that. May you see it? Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this awful behavior behind me. Hey! Hey! He got exposed. Exposed on stream. The horror. Yeah, he has been creeping on me all stream. I didn't know where he went. I knew he was up here, and then he just left, so I didn't know where he went. So good to know he's just been behind me this whole time. We really don't need to be doing this. We're like so over leveled for this area. Is there anything here? There was something here. Oh, another egg. What if it was shiny? That'd be insane. What if the next one's shiny, dude? Just my luck, it's shiny. Oh, I should have named him Beyblade, but I can just rename him. It doesn't matter. There was only one shop down here. They said this place has a lot of shops, and it's just some guy who has a salon. There's like no shops down here. I just realized I only have one attack. Oh, it's because Sunny Day got replaced. That's why. It got replaced with Absorb. The show where an actual Beyblade lure. Yeah, that is real. And there's also one where a sniper snipes some guy, and I think a Beyblade blocks the bullet. Like, that's another real thing that happens. It wasn't based on that. His Beyblade got back up. Okay. Yeah, there was nothing down there. Alright, let's go ahead and go do the bug catching contest. Why did I come this way? There's a faster way. Whatever. We're already here. There is a faster way, but we're already doing this, so... We'll do the reset method if we don't get Scyther. But we need a Sunstone so we can get some Flora already. Sunflora is not great, but at least it will be something for like a good, decent grass type. But Sunflora is really, really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. Also, is the Celebi not shiny locked? For Crystal. Oh god, we don't have cut. Shit. Tyro, can you learn cut? Because I'm gonna have to go all the way back if you can't. Weak sauce can, but I don't want to teach weak sauce cut. That sucks. We got to go all the way back. I need to go get Paris out of the box. Well, you know what? We'll take the faster way back then instead of doing this method. But we do need to go get Paris. Well, actually, you know what I can just do? Just catch another Paris. We're right here anyways. We'll just catch another Paris just so I can have him fight. We'll just use cut. Means we'll just have 2 Parises now that have cut, if he gets in the fucking ball. I don't really have a way to hit him without killing him. I think this will kill him, but let's try. Okay, it didn't kill him, but it also didn't even do that much either. Just use a track. A track won't make him hit himself, though. That just makes it where he can't fight. And I don't think that boosts your catch rate chances either. It's not like sleep or anything. So it does? Okay. Okay, we'll do it, because it's just, for some reason, it's not working. For some reason, this is the hardest Paris in the world to catch right now. That's a face only a mother could love. Okay. At least the mushroom on my back isn't a parasite that takes over my brain. I think Sunflora has a really nice design, though, for a grass type. It just genuinely is not a good Pokemon. That's the only problem. But I actually like Sunflora's design as, like, a whole idea of a sunflower. It's a really good design. The encounter rates for Gen 2 are a lot higher than I remember being for Gen 1. Like, I feel like I'm getting a lot more encounters than I ever did in Gen 1. And Gen 1 has some bad encounters for caves, so you know it's bad. Oh, I need to go the other way. Imagine being Paris and you're just caught so I can use you for cut and then I don't ever use you again. It is good for Slash, but Persian's better for Slash. Oh, for Flash? Oh, if it can learn Flash, then I can actually teach it that then. I was using Togepi as my HM slave, because Togepi can pretty much learn almost anything, except Cut, sadly. Alright, where's the bug catching contest again? It's over here, right? I never fought you? Oh, well, this would have been perfect for Sun Current if I still had attacking PP. Which I don't now. You're fighting him now. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't fight him yet. Imagine getting hit by a punch so hard it turns into fire. Come on, bro. You could have leveled up. You're gonna tell me that wasn't enough? Okay, yeah. That's where that's where that dark cave is. We need to go down this way. Oh wait, no, we have to go through the cave. Yeah, that's right. We have to take the cave back. Because of the way that I went, we have to take the cave back. Alright, I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna buy repels for the cave itself. One should be enough to get us back. Man, we literally took the longest way to get back to the bug catching contest, didn't we? There's a much faster way that I just did not even bother taking. I love when after you beat the Elite Four and you're just wandering and you find some random asshole with level 15 Pokemon, like, go away. Yeah, at that, like, it's more infuriating to find that, because then he's just like, wow, this is a waste of my time, and I have to fight you now because you want to challenge me. Imagine being that guy, though, that you're like, I'm gonna battle you, and it turns out it's the fucking champion of the region. I think that would make me never want to be a Pokemon trainer ever again if that happened to me. You just get your ass beaten so bad by the fucking champion of the whole region. How do you even recover from that? It would either motivate you or it would make you not want to be a Pokemon trainer. Pickup game against peak LeBron. Yeah, it's like, wait, what Pokemon is that? Is that a motherfucking ho-ho? Alright, where's the bug catching contest at again? Where is it? Is it up here? Hey, look, Stantler. Stantler and his blue cock are out. Come on, bro. Let me escape. I don't want to fight you, Stantler. It should be around here. Right? Oh, another egg hatching. You know, all this work to get a Tyrogue, and he's not even that good no matter what he evolves into. Like, all that work to get one, and he's like shit no matter what he turns into. Okay, yeah, this is on the way to Olivine. That's not where we need to be. Mount Mortar. That's where Tyrogue would be, but you need flat. Well, you need Waterfall to even get to the actual Tyrogue. But that is where Tyrogue would be, is in Mount Mortar. The roaming legendaries like Suikanete have a 100% chance to have minimum IVs on stats. They also have a chance to pretty much break and not show up if they use Roar. For whatever reason, Fire Red and Leaf Green, if they ever use Roar on you, they won't show up ever again. So it pretty much means you have to make it where they don't use Roar. I think they still show up if they just flee, but if they ever use Roar, they will not show up again. Like, they're just gone. This game doesn't suck with backtracking because I'm still actually doing certain things that matter. I'm just lost right now. Wait, I have to save. Metal Gear Solid, the problem with that was I was lost and I was going to one specific thing that was all the way back. This, I'm coming back to this because it's something I can do. But no, I know you're just messing around. But no, Metal Gear Solid backtracking is a lot different than this. Okay, I need to switch that. I cannot use Sunkern. We can't damage the Pokemon either to win, but I can't use Sunkern because Sunkern will just die. We have to go find a Scyther. Alright, we have a 5% chance to find a Scyther. Or a Pinsir. And then we have to go find... Then we can try to get Thief if we want. And then we can go try to find Metal Coats or Magnemite if we really want. Because if not, you can't get Scyther till post-game. I mean, you can't get Scizor till post-game. I don't know what patch of grass he spawns in. I just know that it's a 5% chance. I want to assume the bigger grass will have them. Because it has other Pokemon. I'm going to level up real quick because I might as well. Boom, boom. Grimbus. My Tyroga's probably having so much fun right now. Do you have to evolve Scyther? Because Scyther is better in any... is better is anyway. Scizor and Scyther have the same stat spread, but Scyther is good and Scizor is trash. Plus, because Scyther has evolution ahead of it, you can stack that. No, Scizor is a lot better, but no, I don't have to evolve him. I think Scizor is so much better. But no, we have to evolve him because I need Scizor. We don't have to technically evolve him though to use him, because I'm not even going to be using Scyther. But we need Scizor. That is part of the Pokemon that we do need. Yeah, because he makes up for defense and steel, which is great typing. Versus bug flying. Well, there's Pinsir. That's all we need. We needed Pinsir or Scyther, so that works. And now we have to catch him with the full health. I don't think that's even in Gen 2, though. I mean, this shouldn't be too hard. I can tell. I can tell that's what you want. So far, it's not looking good. And it's not looking good right now. Wait, could I... No, I was gonna say, could I catch him and then just use a potion? But no, you can't. It actually has been not even that long. I had a glass of milk, I think, like 3 days ago. I'm probably actually gonna die before I actually catch him. Okay, we got him. Alright, that's all we needed to do. Alright, let's go win. We're supposed to be able to win. It says that if you get Pinsir or Scyther, that should be the max that you need. But there's a Paris right there, and I think that's the better option. So we're gonna go ahead and just get rid of this Pinsir for the Paris. I'm pretty sure that's the biggest Paris of all time, so it's gonna win. Oh, there's Scyther. I can try to go for Scyther. There's Scyther. Here, let's try to go for him. Because we do need Scyther for Scizor, so 600-pound Paris goddess. That's insane, our luck. We literally found both Pinsir and Scyther not even that far apart. How many years? Yeah, it hasn't even been, it's been like 3 days since I had a glass of milk. Maybe 3 or 4 days. Math is hard. Can you please get in the ball already, dude? Come on. When I was growing up, I used to think the more Pokeballs you threw at a Pokemon, the more tired it got, so it was easier to catch, but that is not even a real thing. That is something that just not exists. It's not real. But I used to think it was real. I agree. I hope they lose their lawsuits as well. Okay, we got Scyther. And they were both girls that I got. Yeah, the Scyther is better. It has 45 health. No, Pokemon is suing Power World and some other things, apparently. Mostly just Power World, though. That guy always gets a Venomat. How did I get second? I got a Scyther, though. But my Scyther should be better. I think he always wins no matter what. I think that's how it is. Like, he will always win no matter what. That's bullshit. I need the Sunstone, you fuck. What? Well, I think if I'm correct, there's a guy that always will win no matter what if he's there, and they pretty much say that if he's there, you just don't play. And I guess that's the guy that always wins. Can I do it again? No. Alright, well, we gotta wait till Thursday then. Sorry, Sunflora. Yeah, Power World was not good. I remember even my friend was trying to be like, dude, Power World's really good. And I was just like, no. It's not. It's really not. Hold on, I want to go see what our Tyrogue is at. So we need to go this way. Yeah, that was pretty much everyone's mindset, was Pokemon plus gun means it's better. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I do like some of the Power World designs, but I think it's just not a good game. Even in my Power World video, I pretty much said that I think the whole controversy is stupid, and I think a lot of Pokemon fans are just lying a lot when it comes to like what the game actually did wrong or whatever. But I do think the game's bad, and I made that very clear that I thought the game was bad. And I remember, too, my friend was like, but the game is in early access, so it having, like, missing sound effects for almost everything isn't a big deal. And I was like, yeah, that is a big deal. It ruins the immersion. I was like, there's certain things that should be sound effects, even if it's, like, an early access game. So 8 plus 5. He's at 13, level 13. We're gonna leave him in here. He's at level 13. And while we're at it, let's head back here then. Hold on, let me look at these other Tyrogues that I got just to see their stats. Okay, the attack and defense in this one are not even. And the attack and defense in this one are even. Actually, pretty much all the stats on this one are even. So, one of those should turn into... Either the one in the daycare should turn into Hitmontop, or the other one should. Oh, let me withdraw some of these guys. I need you. Come back, Blorf. Pokemon suck at making Pokemon games, so we need other... Yeah, I agree. I think we need other companies to make games. But the problem is, they all keep fucking sucking, so... If they want to make games, can they make a good one? Is that possible, please? But yeah, I do agree. I know on the people that made, what's the new game that came out? Chrism Desert? They're actually making a Pokemon clone game. That looks really, really good, and I do want to play when it comes out. Honestly, I'm still upset Yokai Watch 4 never got an English translation, because I'm going to tell you right now, Yokai Watch 4 would have blew Pokemon out of the water for a good bit. Because Yokai Watch 4 does a lot of what ZA and Legends Arceus try to do, but way better. The problem is it's a Yokai Watch game, so nobody cares. They just need to make one with AI, then Nintendo won't sue. Nintendo won't sue if your game doesn't do well, but as soon as your game does well, then they want to sue you. Like, that's just the thing about Nintendo. They won't sue if your game does shit, but they'll sue if it does well. Wrong way. I guess for some reason I was able to do the contest twice. I don't know why. I think something to do with me having to change my time again or something. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, onward to Olivine again. Does, Miss, where's he at? Weak sauce? Oh yeah, I need to go heal you. We need to heal at the Pokemon Center. I don't know what we do with the, milk tank that's sick. I don't remember. I liked ZA, but I think replaying through ZA is probably going to be the worst experience I'm ever going to have, because it's a very much one of those games that you pretty much play one time, you see everything, and you go, wow, experiencing this was fine, but having to do it again would be terrible. And that's pretty much how it plays. Yeah, ZA was like, it would be a $30 game at max for me as well. It's just not a great game. It has its moments. My friend really likes it. Like Seb, he really likes it. He's been playing the shit out of it, but it's not for me. I heard that Red Dead 2 was such a miserable game to play, but the story was good. I've heard that all the time. Everyone has said that Red Dead 2 is a miserable game to play, but has a good story every single time. ZA is the worst 3D platforming of any game. It's not fun, and they make you platform so much, and it's never fun. It's never really that enjoyable. Oh, I guess Shuckle is a rare spawn then for the rocks. Alright, well, before we set off to the water, we need to go see Jasmine first. See, I'm hearing mixed opinions now. I don't know who to believe. I like how this is the lighthouse. Like, what lighthouse looks like this inside? I would not mind being a lighthouse keeper. Like, being someone who stays at a lighthouse for long periods of time. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think it would actually be pretty fun. Until, like, I get swept away by the sea or something. Yeah, we're switching instantly. Give me a fucking fast travel. That just sounds like GTA to me. It's just GTA, but instead of horse, you gotta ride a car. Horse can be fast. You just gotta put some jet engines on it. I remember playing a lot of Undead Nightmare, but not a lot of the actual first game. For some reason, the zombie one appealed to me a lot, where I played that, and I never even played the first game, really. I remember my ex in Kingsville actually really liked Red Dead Redemption 1, and she played the shit out of it. She actually ended up beating it. I was surprised she liked it. Yeah, I think Red Dead Redemption should have fast-paced combat like this game does, because look how fast his combat is. You can tell Sunkern is so bad because of how much damage water attacks are doing to it. Because even Bubble doing 3 damage, that's absolutely insane. Skill issue. I think Piggy is correct. As someone who's never played either of the games more than like a minute, and actually someone who's never played 2 because they didn't have the fucking data disc, I think Piggy's definitely correct. I'm pretty much a master at this knowledge. Yeah, I bought Red Dead Redemption 2. I bought it used from GameStop. The data disc wasn't in there, so guess who couldn't fucking play the game? So I never got to play it because they didn't have the data disc, and GameStop would not give me a refund, by the way. They said no. So I pretty much could not play Red Dead Redemption 2 because I didn't have a fucking data disc. Probably for that 70 hours of mid. I know I still have it over there. I think I have the data disc now. I think at some point I did find a copy that had a data disc and I rebought it. And it was cheaper at the time. I think it was like 20 bucks. So I think I have the data disc now where I could play it. But I remember being upset. I was like, damn, I don't have a data disc. And I was trying to see if I could find one that had one for cheap. But people were still selling it for like 50 to 60 bucks at the time. So I was like, I'm just not going to be able to have it. This guy has 5 Pidgeys for some reason. You know, I'll be the judge because I'm very good at judging games. I'll be able to tell you if it's good or not. Before I play it, does it have anime in it and does it have Japanese in it? And if it has neither of those, it's a bad game. Keep that in mind. Then it's a bad game, sorry. Good answer. Sorry, Piggy, it's a bad game. KKK, which is close. Okay. Okay. I actually did know about that, yeah. That's like, funny enough, that's one of the few things I knew the game had was the KKK, because I always see people blowing them up, and it's funny as shit. And then I think I saw one guy complaining on Twitter about people blowing up the KKK or something, and they were calling the game woke. There's a part of me that wants to replay through GTA 5 again and actually beat the story this time, but there's another part of me that does not want to do it either. And I don't know which part's gonna win. It's like a beast inside of me fighting. It's like fighting to have control over my own mind about who's gonna play what. I will tell you right now, I don't think I'm gonna buy GTA 6 though when it first comes out. I probably won't. I think I will end up waiting. But that could change. It really depends. If the next trailer is like amazing where I'm like, yeah, I need this now, then I will. If not, I'm gonna wait. I remember kind of liking it when I played it, but I also didn't do much of the story either. I kind of just fucked around online a lot, and that was it. Thank God we're getting another Ace Combat, though. I don't know why I bought Ace Combat 7 and I just never played it. Well, I did play it. I never beat it. I just played a bit of it, though. My biggest problem with it is that it's hard to, like, have people watch you play it. Like, I wanted to stream it, but watching someone play a fucking aircraft simulator shooter is not that fun. It's a lot better to play it than it is to watch it. As someone who can play Ocarina of Time and not feel like it runs at 15 frames per second, that doesn't sound that bad to me. Like, I don't know why. When I play Ocarina of Time, I forget that it's not running at 60 because it just feels smooth to me when I play it. Like, the game runs at 25 or something like that. And then on PAL, it's at, like, 20. But the menus, for some reason, the menus in Ocarina of Time do run at 60. So if you're in the menu, it does run at 60 frames per second. But in-game, it runs at, like, 25. I remember playing the multiplayer San Andreas and being blown away by it. But that's all I played of San Andreas, was the multiplayer, and then I would swim around and go find dolphins. My GTA growing up, though, was Vice City Stories on the PSP. That's what I played a lot of. I remember playing so much of Vice City Stories. In that game, there's a drone mission that sucks ass. It's like a drone mission or a remote controlled car mission or something, and you have to like control some like thing with bombs or whatever. That mission genuinely sucks ass. I had it on PSP, but I do know that it was on PS2. Which you can tell, what the PS2 version you can tell is the PSP game. Boom, boom. Go get him, Grimbus. Every like 10 mission, Rockstar decided the player needs to stop having fun in the PS2 era games. That is true. They did do that a lot. I can't really tell the difference between 30 and 60. I really can't. I have to see them side by side to really tell. I have noticed, though, playing Overwatch a lot, it has made me kind of realize that console games do feel a little more slower. Because I play Overwatch at like 600 frames per second, so that's probably why. Or I have it set to 600 frames. I don't know if it goes to that high. But I really can't tell the difference between 30 and 60. Like, if I'm playing it, to me, it feels fine. It's why I never really care about, like, if the game runs at 60 or not. If they're side by side, I can tell. But when they're not side by side, I can't tell. Usually you can know by how the game feels to play, though. That's usually how I can tell if it runs at not 60 or whatever. Because 60 usually feels a little more smoother. But that's about it. What's the team we got? I guess it's Fury Cutter. Oh, it was Swagger. Yeah, I don't want that. Did we just fall in there? Yeah, I can tell when something is lagging or not steady frame rates, but I can't tell it between 30 or 60. Like, if it's lagging, though, I can usually tell that. I still love that I chose one of the worst teams possible for Gen 2. Like, I think my Gen 2 team is worse than my Gen 1 team, and my Gen 1 team was pretty bad. My yellow team especially was not very good. You know what sucks though? It's on their PlayStation Classic thing, which is something you have to pay for. You have to pay like, it's part of PlayStation Plus, but I think you have to pay like the $100 for it. So while it's cool, it's kind of lame. It's not something you can just go buy on the store right now. You actually have to like pay for their like service thing. But it is insane that that is even a thing now. I did not expect that to be something at all. Maybe, though, prices will go down. I doubt it, but maybe. It is funny, though. Yeah, I don't even know who was asking for that, because I wasn't even asking for that shit, and I played the damn game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Wow, he got all 5 fucking hits. Of course he did. Of course he got all 5 hits. My luck with double slaps and like multi-hit moves have been really bad. I've been just getting hit by every fucking move possible. It's always been like max times when I don't need it. Yeah, no, I saw Guitar Man and I was like, no fucking way. I first though, I thought they were like making it where you could download it on the PS5. And I would have been so happy with that. And then I learned it was part of their fucking stupid service thing. The service thing is kind of good if you like only have a PS5, because you can get a lot of stuff from PS3 era that you couldn't get now. Like you can play, it's one of the few ways you can play Sonic the Fighter still on your like PS5 if you don't have Judgment. But it's not worth it if you have like Judgment or whatever for like certain stuff. But yeah, no, that was interesting. I did not expect that either. Yeah, it's like, why would I spend 120 a year when I can just do that on my PS3? And even then, you can still buy games off the PSN store on PS3 if you really want. Because a lot of those classics that are on that PS service thing, they're on the PS3 where you can just buy them. I still love the LSD Dream emulators on the PS3, but only in Japan. It was actually one of the few ways I experienced it legit, was buying it through that. But it's such a weird thing that it's on there. Well, the problem is now I don't remember that Japanese account that I bought the LSD Dream emulator with, so I don't even have it anymore. But I did say, though, if I ever review it, I'm going to actually buy the actual game. So that means there'll be $1,000 down the drain just for a video. PKGI. I know there's ways to get it free, but I want to actually own the actual game. Because the reason why is there's a second disc that comes with it that nobody really talks about, because nobody knows really about it. Because nobody has $1,000 to buy the fucking game with. So to me, it's worth it to talk about specifically for that. I kind of like that Typhlosion had like a red skin to him instead of how he looks now. Like I kind of like the idea that he was like more black and red. But now he's like this green color to him. I don't know what they're sending out. I didn't actually read. Oh, it's fucking Machop. I should not have sent out this guy. Yeah, not just regular LSD. I know, I've checked Bai. The cheapest I found it on Bai before was 600. That was the cheapest I've ever found it on Bai. Normally, though, it goes for about 800 to 900 on Bai. And then over in the States, it goes for about 1,200 to 1,400 on eBay. So if I am going to end up buying it, it's probably going to have to be through Bai. And I'll have to do, like, the protection plan just to make sure I really get it. Okay, that's a lot of money to lose if I don't get it, you know? Normally, I don't do the protection plan, but that's going to be the one time I'm going to do the protection plan. I still remember I bought those, I bought the Hey You Pikachu keychains, and they got fucking lost in the mail. And I was so upset about that, 'cause that was the cheapest price I found them for, and it was a whole set. Alright. We shall go to Cinnawood now. Instantly got an encounter. Where's Sunkern at? Not Sunkern. What's it? The one that evolves into Lantern. Is it nearby? It's gonna be like no experience, isn't it? Yeah. What's up, Luke? How are you doing? I just realized I didn't turn my lights on. Oh, there's nothing over here. Living Dex means I catch everything that's Pokemon-wise. So that means I have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and then I have all their forms. So I'll also have like Charmeleon and Charizard. Pretty much I have every single Pokemon in every form for the most part. The only things that I guess won't really matter are like the I know in X and Y there's that Poodle. He has like different forms you can have him have, like looks or whatever. That doesn't matter. You don't really need all those for the decks I'm doing. But like I do need all the unknown forms. That's one thing I will need. You're welcome. I'm glad I turned it on. Man, it's bringing up Pokemon X like that's not 3 years from now. I believe Pokemon X and Y will happen sometime next year, maybe. Because Gen 4 will be probably the longest because I have to play spin-offs. Gen 5 maybe a bit longer because there are some things that Gen 5 does have. And then Gen 6 would be pretty much sometime after. Oh god, I'm dead. I won't be fast enough to hit that. Do I have a potion? I'm doing this for every Pokemon game, yes. Every single one. And then I'm going to be reviewing them. We're pretty much going through every Pokemon. Wow! Wow! Thank you for that. So much for this area being good for him. I was like, you know, we're going to be dealing with a lot of water types. We'll be fine. But then it's just Tentacool who can fucking hit me for super effective damage. But yes, we are doing this for every Pokemon game. So far, we've already finished Gen 1. Gen 1 is done. I just need to make the yellow video and then we're done. But that's why I put out that giant-ass Pokemon Red and Blue video. Yep, even Sword and Shield. I literally mean everything. I literally went out of my way to buy all the DS games. The only games I won't be buying physically are going to be the GBA games. I will buy one GBA game, though, physically to show off the migration feature, but that's about it. I even bought a DS Lite for that specifically. Also, to use it for Pokemon Ranch, because that is the only way to get a legit Mew early on. Without using cheats or glitches, I guess. Because technically, you could just glitch and get the Gen 3 Mew event into your game. Sword and Shield isn't that bad. It's only just really bad. You know, it's just really bad, but it's not that bad. Please don't just have tentacles. Please have something else that's not tentacle. Okay, yeah, I can fuck this up. I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. Oh, I forgot that Staryu doesn't have a gender. Yeah, I cannot blame you for hating Sword and Shield that much. It's really that bad. I didn't even finish Sword and Shield. I did not. I got, I think, to like the 4th or 5th gym. And I went, this is not fun. And then I stopped. I just started grinding raids. And then I ended up stopping that too. But Scarlet and Violet I did beat. I think Scarlet and Violet had a great ending. But that was about it. Yeah, the fucked up part is it is the best mainline game on Switch. I do think that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is also really good. But Sword and Shield is the best mainline game on the Switch. I thought the ending was great, dude. I don't know. That was the only redeeming thing it had. Was the ending actually was like good. I like that it was like the plot twist. I like that. Other than that though, it was whatever. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a plot twist, you know. Oh yeah, Area Zero sucked, but the ending fight was great and the music was good. Area Zero though was shit. You got there, you were like, man, it's gonna be such an insane place, and it was just barren. It just had cool Pokemon you could find, but other than that, it was barren. And everyone was like, wow, dude, look how insane this place is. And I'm just like, it just looks like all the other parts of the map, just barren as fuck. Yeah, that's what I mean, is the 3-minute fight. That was my favorite part of the game. Other than that, nothing else. It was just that 3-minute section. Alright, I have the best Sunkern in the world now. You know, at least Sunkern will be good for Jasmine, because I can use Sunny Day, and then pretty much hope that Typhlosion can sweep everything. So at least we have that. Man, imagine if we had Sunflora, though, and I would have won the bug catching contest instead of fucking losing because I'm an idiot who apparently can't win, even though I did what the game told me to do, or at least the internet. Could you imagine? We didn't make that much progress for today because we were kind of farming for eggs for a good hour, but I think we did pretty well. We farmed for eggs for a good hour, got Tyrogue, got Sunkern. I think this was a good day for progress. Just not story progress. Uh-oh. That's probably gonna kill. I'm actually surprised he did not kill. Alright, I should be able to survive, and then I can get my health back. Only way I would have died if it crit. I'm already ready for my 2 days off again. I feel like I wasted my my second day off because I ended up literally having insomnia. Well, it wasn't actually insomnia. I just couldn't sleep, and then I ended up sleeping throughout the whole day. Even though technically my night times are usually my days off anyways, or when I am awake. So I'm already looking forward to my next day off, and my birthday will be in 2 weeks away, even though I will be working that day. Normally I try to like stream on my birthday, so I'll probably stream during the day and then go to work. I will be 28. I'm dying. Alright, we'll get the Cinewood, and I think that's probably going to be it for today. I'm hoping my Tyro will be at least around level 19 by the time I get back. We should get Fly soon as well, so we should be able to just fly over to him. If you win, lend me your Pokemon. Oh my god, this guy has a shit ton of, oh yeah, it's gonna be tentacles, isn't it? Well, it's because I usually stream from 5 to about 9, sometimes 8. Like, and I'm only streaming till 8:30 today, or at least around 8:30, because I want to go make food. Because I pretty much woke up, showered, and then I started streaming. I have not eaten today. You just need to get better time. You need to manage your time better. That's what you need to do. You need to stop making excuses for why you can't just show up for the whole stream and start managing your time better. If you're a real fan, you would make time. That's all I'm saying. I am surprised I have not gotten poisoned. Let me quit my job real quick. Yeah, exactly. Or get an overnight job like a normal person. That way you can watch me during the day and then go to work at night. Man, if only I had another attacking move on this guy. I need a switch now. I can't even do anything. My team is going to be so, like, weirdly leveled. Like, Grimbus is going to be always really strong. The rest of them are going to be, like, always so behind. Unless I, like, grind on my own and do it. I'm yawning like crazy now. Yeah, we'll get the Cinewood and then we'll go ahead and stop. There's Remoraid. I love Remoraid. I still find it weird he evolves into an octopus, though. It makes no sense to me. I know his original design looked more like a gun, though. He had like an actual revolver design to him. There's World Islands, which is where Lugia technically is at. Oh, there's Mantine. I have to now not kill him though. I don't. Why a Blorf? Blorf should not kill him, I don't think. I like that they give Mantine a baby form though in Gen 4, even though it's not really needed, but they do. Come on, Blorf. You keep fucking missing every time. He misses a tackle almost all the time. Alright, I have to not crit, and then I should be able to get him down low enough. Okay. I love his face. Mantine has such a cool face. So you can hit me with your best Mantine face impression. There you go. That's the best I can do. I'm feeling more like that Rimmery that's on him right now. That's what I feel like more. I didn't know that Mantine was here. Like, I know you said he was here. I just didn't know where he was. But I like that he's a gold exclusive, even though he feels like he would fit more in silver. If I wasn't running a Totodile in my silver playthrough, I probably would use a Mantine. Alright, let me go ahead and add him to the list now. He's right next to Delibird. Oh, I was just on him. Here he is. Oh, do we not have numbers? We don't have... Oh, I guess we don't have numbers. We're just gonna call him the BB Bomber, because we don't have numbers. You know what? We're gonna call him the BB Boomer. Even though it's a female. It's one of those female. Alright, I need to skip these fights. I just want to get this Cinewood already. We'll come back and do these later. I'm getting tired and I want to go make food. Oh my god, a crit. See, are these rocks that are out here like a natural formation, or did people just set this up to be like this? I can't tell. I need to switch him out because he can't fucking run because he's too weak. Alright, we're gonna switch him out because he literally can't escape because he's too slow. Get in there, Grimbus. I think Luke should stream and stop complaining and actually start streaming again and just play Majora's Mask so more people can show up and talk about being racist in his chat. I still remember that viewer that was trying to justify being racist, and then we saw that his account got fucking banned. That guy was crazy. That was an interesting guy. Yeah, that guy. I remember I was like, I don't think you should be saying the N-word or something. And he was like, well, why? He's like, what's wrong with saying the N-word? And I was just like, you just don't say it, dude. Like, that's just it. And he was like, well, calling somebody it or whatever. He was just trying to justify it. It was so weird. Yeah, he was a weird ass guy. I don't even remember what our conversation was fully about, but he was trying to get me in a gotcha moment, and I was just like, bro, I don't really care. Oh yeah, he said if it was allowed on Twitch, would you allow people to say the N-word? Like, okay. If it's allowed on Twitch, that probably means it would be allowed in society. But his reasoning was just weird. Can you hit your fucking attack, dude? Oh, I got hit with smoke screen, that's why. I was like, why are you missing? Because I was like, quick attack should have good accuracy. And now I'm gonna miss like 3 times in a row. This is the longest fight with a horsey I've ever seen. He's actually doing really good because he's getting damage on me because I can't fucking hit him. Yeah, that was probably my least favorite viewer you've ever had. Was there are people still subbed to you on Twitch? Because I remember you said you didn't stream for like a long time, and there was like one guy still subbed to you on Twitch. You're judging my viewers. I've also had shit viewers, man. We've all had them. Well, there you go, dude. There's 2 subs still supporting you, even though you don't stream. That should be good enough. Every time I see the, so when I was growing up, every time I saw the Gen 2, Nurse Joys or whatever, I always thought that they were in Soviet Russian attire. Like, for some reason, my mind went like, oh, these are, like, wearing Soviet Russian, like, military uniforms or something. I don't know why that was my first thought, but I always assumed that's what they were wearing. Alright, well that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna go make food and stuff and then get ready for work. But yeah, we're already pretty much at the halfway point. So, I mean, well, not considering Kanto, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I will see you guys tomorrow when I stream. But yeah, see ya. Goodbye. See ya. Hello, Dorito.